Okay, what's up? I want to finally get this done and review the movie Next Go Wins, directed by Taika Waititi. Um, I didn't really, I didn't. I mean, there's like, I'm glad to see Polynesians and Samoans and American Samoa to be a focus, but I felt like this was very butchered and very I felt like Taika Waititi, he talks about where Polynesians, like they're great storytellers, but then he goes and butcher this story of which is actually based on a true story and based on a documentary that Next Go Wins it has the same name, and I felt like he threw the Samoans under the bus by making this film, by half-assing it, by making fun of Samoans instead of like I felt like I feel like he used this story and this trope as an excuse to make a stupid parody of the documentary. I felt like the documentary was more obviously the heartfelt and you know more heartfelt, and this one it captured it a little bit here and there, but I still felt like what I took from it when I was watching the movie in the movie theaters. Basically, that my twin sister let me tag along 2 times at the movie theaters. First time it had a little bit of people, and then the second time there was nobody, just us. So we were able to like just rant and talk about the freaking film. But yeah, what I took from it when I was watching it, knowing that I know of the documentary since the documentary came out like 2014 or 2015, and it's based in it was from the documentary is from 2011. I don't know, but yeah, but the documentary is awesome, and I felt like he took what obviously the trope of the Fafa, the transgender, and the white coach, and some of the characters, but I felt like he made all the Samoans and the Samoan characters, like he didn't utilize them, and he made them like stupid. Like I didn't like that he made them like Island Fobs, Asuelu, all of them the same. And I didn't like that he always keeps using Rachel House. Like I don't mind, I get that he has his friends to be on his movies, but I feel like he does it annoyingly. Like he doesn't like with Adam Sandler, at least with Adam Sandler, when he brings his friends on his movies, he actually he makes them have like roles where it makes sense. With Taika Waititi, he's annoying because he's narcissistic, so he always puts himself, like, of course he puts himself in a movie and puts his friends in the movie that doesn't even make sense to be in. Like, why is Rachel House playing? She doesn't even. Like, I don't know. I just get annoyed when he brings his friends in his movies because it's like it doesn't feel authentic. It just feels like, oh, go be on my movie, whatever. Oh my gosh, that did not even sound easy. Okay, but basically, so I know there's gonna be some Polynesians who will love it, and some Polynesians, obviously like me, who definitely hate it because it was so inaccurate. Like, why did I see the Hawaii bus inside this movie? Why, Taika Waititi? I get that there's limited resources and it's in Hawaii, not in American Samoa, literally. But it's kind of like you didn't even try to hide the inaccuracy. That's what kind of I was like when I was watching the movie, I was like, really, Taika Waititi, like really, like I get that, but what I took from it was that you were lazy to go all the way and be passionate and not be. You just half-assed this project just because you thought of the trope, like I watched the Next Go Wins documentary, and like, oh, I could use that idea of a transgender and a white coach to help soccer coach from to help the American Samoa soccer team. I felt like he did took like some things from Polynesian culture that he does understand, but I felt like everything else, it was so butchered. It felt more New Zealand style and his freaking like humor style than it was of American Samoa. And I felt like that the documentary definitely deserved justice for his freaking butchered parody. And I don't care if other Polynesians are probably like oh, I liked the movie. I thought it was awesome. Well, I didn't like it the first time I saw the trailer. Once I saw the trailer, I knew that it was gonna be bullshit. And when he played the what's it called, Taika Waititi, the filmmaker. And the thing is, I never really liked his film. The only film but I know of his film because I know of, like Polynesian, trying to keep up with anything Polynesian, and usually a lot of them are in New Zealand, for like anything. So yeah, but what I do like is that it is lighthearted, and it is somewhat watchable and stuff, and um I do like that he brought his expertise of filmmaking, because at least it doesn't look like a bootleg like YouTube like freaking skit, but it looks like like a the cinematography. But other than that, I feel like the actors, some of them, the main actors, they did good. The one, what's it called, Michael Fassbender, he did good in his role, and the transgender, the Fafa American Samoa soccer player, she did awesome in her role, and some of the characters here and there, the side characters. But I felt like he had too many white characters. Why you had so many white characters, Taika Waititi? Like, what the heck? Like, you say you don't want to cater, like, I don't know, to, like, I don't know, like, I hear him, like, talk, like, here and there, like, I guess on his interview, or to the white man, but yet you're catering to the white man by having so many white characters. Like, there was really not, like, in the documentary, I was like, mostly the only white character that was mostly there was the white coach and his wife or something. So this next Go Win movie, I give it 2.5 stars or something. I felt like it did a butchered job of American Samoa and the documentary and of Samoans, and now he basically threw Samoans under the bus with this freaking as a laughing stock, as an excuse to make this freaking story, this parody movie of his. And I feel like I get I like that he was inspired to want to make a movie of it, but what I didn't like was that, like, when I was watching it, when, like, the parts that were inaccurate or very butchering or very, like, inauthentic or something, and all I could think was, like, is this what you took from the documentary? Like, really, Taika Waititi? Like, that's what you took from that documentary? Is obviously, it's heartfelt and it's awesome, and it really showcases, like, American Samoa, like, I think beautifully, and I felt like he just took what he wanted in the documentary just to put his own freaking stupid spin on it. So I think that's why I realized I'm not really a fan of Taika Waititi and his style. But I feel like it should have been like the movie should have been kind of like, he should have did more research. He should have did more research if he was gonna do this story, and especially about Polynesians, when we're already a marginalized, culture and community and everything and all that. So yeah. But the thing is, you could tell it's Hawaii. American Samoa, it's a mountain, like, it's a small island, but it has a mountain. It has and it totally looked like it was a freaking Hawaii backdrop. So it was just that he definitely wasn't even trying to be, like, to give justice to the being inspired by this movie. He just wanted to make a fun of it. He just wanted to do a joke of it. And, like, I feel like it's confusing to feel like, oh, but, like, at least we get to see Polynesians on the big screen, but at what cost? To be as a laughing stock? Like, I feel like there's better choices to represent for Polynesians than to just have, like, be a laughing stock. And I felt like Taika Waititi was not the one to bring this story to light at all. Like, obviously he can be inspired and stuff, but it's just, I feel like it should have been Tony Vainaku. He could have done, because this one Taika Waititi gets more like a New Zealand style, and this is American Samoa, and and also, like, different from American Island, American Samoa, and American type Polynesians. They're way different from New Zealand and Australia and stuff like that. So that's what kind of annoys me when they take those projects and they just mess it up because they don't understand. There's different styles, and all that. But yeah, I give it 2.5 stars or 2 stars, because it kind of, like, the part, I do like some parts here and there, but it's just, I can't get over the fact that how he just really butchered this, and yeah, and him playing the freaking priest, and it's so inaccurate because they're very serious about religion, and he just made fun of it. Like, it's just like, what the heck, Taika Waititi, what the heck? So I feel like he shouldn't have done this movie at all. at all. But